Supply chain managers make on average $96,390 per year. On the low end, it's $56,970. On the high end, the average is $164,140. This is the 2021 salary survey by ISM. The average salary by position in supply chain, all the way up to a chief, $185,000 is your average, down to an emerging practitioner, which would be someone entering into the career field. You're looking at an average of $77,501. So this shares with you that if you're entering into the supply chain career field, you have an opportunity to earn more and grow with different positions. As you grow and get more opportunities, you will get more salary. But as you can see, just starting out in less than 8 years of experience, you should be getting about $91,000 in annual salary. And as you move up the years of experience, your salary increases quite a bit, almost 20% per bracket as you continue to grow up the chain. And of course, as you get higher towards the top of the chain, it doesn't grow as fast, but you can see it still gets up there. Well, how much salary can you expect to earn based on your education level? As a high school graduate, you're looking right around 80,000, right? Start to earn more with a bachelor's degree, and then on up with a master's degree and a doctorate degree. As you can see, more education equals more salary. What I want to share with you here is career planning. This is where you can find out all the different jobs that are available to somebody looking to get involved in the supply chain career field. So let's take a look at some of these jobs. These are different jobs, types of jobs that are available in the supply chain career field. Global supply chain director, material supply planner, supervisor, supply chain management specialist, supply chain analyst, supply chain director, supply chain logistics manager, supply chain managers, supply chain management specialist, supportable engineer. Now, I want to share with you also that the types of jobs, the supply chain is broad. Think about anything it takes to move stuff to your kitchen table. So you have supply chain, you have logistics, all right, logisticians, logistics analyst, logistics director, logistics engineer, logistics management analyst, logistics operations manager, supply chain logistics manager. Procurement is another career field. Procurement assistant, procurement clerks, procurement director, procurement manager, procurement officer, procurement specialist, and procurement technician. Purchasing, category purchasing manager, buyers, purchasing agents, category purchasing managers, purchasing agent, purchasing assistant, purchasing associate, purchasing clerk, purchasing coordinator, purchasing director, purchasing manager, purchasing specialist, purchasing supervisor. The easiest way to get started in supply chain if you have no experience is to go through the warehouse, become a warehouse clerk or warehouse supervisor, get started in warehousing, because this becomes the fundamental building block of the supply chain. It's where everything goes into and comes out of. Everything goes into the warehouse and comes out of the warehouse. The next step is in purchasing. After you've spent time in the warehouse, the next thing you want to do is become a buyer or purchasing agent. And this will get you involved in the procurement process, which we'll talk about here towards the end. After doing purchasing, you want to start to move yourself into logistics. After a tour in logistics or time in logistics, then you want to start moving towards supply chain. So how does supply chain work? Supply chain works by mastering the 8 steps of the sourcing process. How do you learn the 8 steps of the sourcing process? You go to supplychainmanagement.jobs, free resources and free training. Once you click there, it'll bring you right here to this video where there's an overview of the sourcing process, where you'll better understand what it takes to manage a supply chain. Once you master this process, and again, master this process, then you can start to move within the different elements and positions of the supply chain, because each step has a different functional expertise required for success. So the first thing you want to do is master the sourcing process, the 8 steps of the sourcing process, and then explore your different expertise that will make you a go-to person in the supply chain career field. Best way to find supply chain jobs and where they are located is to visit supplychainmanagement.jobs, go to find jobs, and then explore the different jobs available here. They're always changing. So once you've gone through your career planning, career insights, okay, put in the different functional titles, find out what job titles you're looking for. Here you start to put those job titles into here, supply chain manager, for example. And then you want to create a job alert that comes to your email every day. And the way you do that, you just come down here, receive alerts, you'll put it in, create alert, and it'll send it to you every day. Now let's go about the different free resources available to you once you create an account at supplychainmanagement.jobs. Of course, you have the job search and the career planning, which we've talked about so far, but then you can also manage your resume. Here you want to upload your resume, upload a resume, and then you can get a professional resume writer work with you to understand how your resume is actually being presented to employers. You also have a lot of different resources involved in supplychainmanagement.jobs Career Resource Center: resume interviewing, preparation, upload your resume. Okay, it gives you a lot more resources and education on how to manage your supply chain career field. Now, of course, we have some resources on our YouTube channel, Supply Chain Management Jobs YouTube channel, where you have ways to shortcut your way to success, career mistakes, career strategies, 8 steps of the sourcing process, ways to find a supply chain management job. All of these resources are available when you become a member or subscriber of Supply Chain Management Jobs on the YouTube channel. Lots of free information here, and we're constantly adding more and more information. So make sure you tap into this resource and subscribe so that you can get access when we have new videos uploaded for you to review.